Here comes Nieminen. Shot number 1 for Finland. Stop.
Great save
by Ranford.
Billy Ranford just went down, stacked those pads, and took that shot right away from Nieminen. There goes Ranford. Ranford made his move pretty early.
Scores! Luc Robataille.
Lucky Luc just walked right into the slot. He was trying to get Millis to make his move. Millis didn't make a move.
Koivu stopped. Luc Robataille has scored for Canada. Finland has no goals yet, and Joe Sakic is set to shoot.
Watch Koivu. He goes in. Once again, Billy Ranford makes the big save.
Here comes Sakic. Scores!
Oh, some NHL sharpshooters, used to playing under lots of pressure, are showing their best right now. Watch, Joe Sakic's got his head up all the way. Once again, Millis didn't really commit himself. He went down a bit in that crouch.
Esa Keskinen. And Canada with the gold within its grasp. A goal here will end it.
Keskinen tried to go to his backhand, but Billy Ranford watched him all the way.
Here comes Sanderson. And Finland is still alive.
Sanderson played the waiting game as well. Just short of the net. He knew where he wanted to put it. You saw the room.
And next is Jari Kurri. Here comes Kurri. Scores!
Lots of pressure on Kurri, but hey, he's one of those NHL types that plays under pressure all year long.
This is a replay of the Olympics where Canada scored on its first 2 shots against Sweden. Here comes Paul Kariya. Millis stopped him again. And Kariya with a bit of a smile as he headed back to the bench.
Kariya was trying to go high. All Billy Ranford has to do is stop this one.
Finland must score here. Mikko Makala comes in. Scores!
Well, Makala just picked that one perfectly.
Here it comes, Verbeek. He stopped.
Verbeek thought it was in. It did not go in. Millis had it. After Canada scored on its first 2 shots, Finland scored on their last 2.
Well, most Canadian hockey fans have seen this movie before, and they didn't like the ending last time.
Ah, but Paul, it's going to be different this time.
So now each coach will choose another 5 players.
Or they can choose the same 5 players.
Yeah, just another 5 must be named. You can't just pick one shooter at a time. You have to submit your next list of 5. But now it is 1 shot, and you get 1 chance to tie it. That's the team shooting first.
Well, I think you might just see Canada stick with their similar players or the same players and keeping the same order. Finland probably will reverse their order. Curry and Makala both scored, but they were the last two shooters for Finland.
And Luc Robataille scored the first goal for Canada, not to be confused with Luke Richardson, of course. Luc has an all-right shot, but not as good as Luc Robataille's. Joe Sakic scored the second goal for Canada, and then Jari Kurri and Mikko Makala scoring for the Finns.
Well, everyone waiting again for a winner in this hockey game. You get the feeling, though, that if it wasn't for the shootout, that this game could have gone on till tomorrow. I'm still not a fan of this shootout system. It's a tough way to decide a gold medal.
Yeah, it is, but boy, it's exciting. So another list being drawn up. Had to laugh when Paul Kariya skated back to the bench. You could see he was almost laughing at the fact that he just could not seem to score, can't seem to score on a breakaway.
Well, no fault, though, in not being able to score against Jarmo Myllys, because he's an excellent goaltender who has played that way throughout the tournament and has played that way in tonight's hockey game.
And Paul Kariya has had just a fantastic tournament for the Canadian team. And the cash register just continuing to click on his price, I'm sure.
It's going to be a tough negotiations for Don Baisley, his agent, to work out with Jack Ferraro from the Anaheim Ducks. Well, Bill Ranford goes back to take his position.
And even the coaches are confused. They're gesturing back and forth between the benches and discussing things. That doesn't happen every day.
Well, I think what they were trying to figure out who was shooting first, and it's Luc Robataille who was shooting first.
Luc Robataille shooting on Jarmo Myllys. Robataille scored the last time. And he scores this time. Robataille.
Well, they kept the same order. Luc Robataille scored in the first round, and he scored in this round. He went to the backhand. It looked as though he was going to try to pick the short side.
Mika Nieminen, number 40, will shoot for Finland. He must score or Canada wins it. There it is! It is over! Canada, world champions.
Unbelievable for this game to be settled in this fantastic shootout. As nerve-wracking as it was, this is unbelievable. Luc Robataille scoring for Canada, and Billy Ranford did his job.
Well, it's taken 33 years for Canada to scale this peak. Enjoy the view.
I was surprised that Finland went with the same order, at least with Nieminen shooting first. I thought they would have put that pressure on Jari Kurri. Well, they might not have outnumbered the Finnish fans here today, but the Canadian fans were loud. They're waving their flags. And what a breathtaking moment.